to another virtual assembly here in St Mary's Church. I'm Rhiannon and this is Charlie.
Hiya.
And today's assembly is all about hope.
Now, the people you're going to meet today are two very old people who are given a promise that they're going to have a baby. Now, old people don't have babies. They're far beyond it being medically possible for them to have a child, and yet God has promised them that they will. And that's what hope is about. Hope isn't just optimism, when you look on the bright side and sort of, you have a smiley character. It's not wishful thinking, kind of crossing your fingers and hoping things will get better. No, Christian hope is about trusting in God's promises for the future. We don't know everything. We don't know how things are going to work out all the time. Sometimes things are going to get worse before they get better. But the thing that we see here, that Abram and Sarah have to experience, is hearing God's promises and believing them and living, knowing that those things aren't yet true, but they're going to come true, hoping for what God has promised. And sometimes that's easier, and sometimes that's harder.
So we hope you enjoy the drama.
The story of Abraham and Sarah, Genesis 12, 15 and 18. There was once a man called Abram, and his wife Sarah. One day God spoke to Abram, and in this version of the story, God is played by a cloud. God told Abram to leave his country, his relatives and his father's family and go to a new land where he and his descendants would live forever, and God would be their God. Abram and Sarah did what God said and packed their things. Then they set off for a new country. When Abram was 99 years old, God appeared to him again. God said that he would make an agreement with Abram. Abram saw God and bowed face down on the ground. God said that he would make Abram the father of many nations, that he would have many descendants, and so he changed Abram's name to Abraham, which means father of many. God promised Abraham that he and his descendants would live in that land forever. God appeared to Abraham again. Abraham looked up and this time saw 3 men standing near him. Abraham knew that this was God and he ran to meet them and bowed face down. He offered to get them some bread and some water to wash their feet. Then he hurried to Sarah and told her to quickly make some bread. He also gave them some meat and some milk to drink. They asked him where his wife Sarah was. Abraham pointed to where she was at the tent, and God told him that by the same time next year he would return and Sarah would have a baby. Now Sarah was listening from the tent, and she started to laugh because she thought that both she and Abraham were too old to have a baby. God heard her laughing and asked why. She was embarrassed, so she pretended that she hadn't been, but God said that nothing was too hard for him, and that a year from then she would have a baby boy. God did just as he said. Sarah became pregnant and had a son. Everything happened just as God said it would, and Abraham named his son Isaac.
So the age yet to come will all share